Hello Doctor Who fans, I am Doctor Who commentator here once again to provide you my world's worst fan commentary on Doctor Who. But as usual, the disclaimers before we start: I'm not affiliated with Doctor Who in any way, I don't make any money off this, something I'm going to do for fun. And I don't know anyone involved in Doctor Who. And better get around to it. I should say, naturally I watched the episode yesterday. I couldn't really think of anything to say about it when I was watching, but then I looked at a few of the continuity stuff. Thought there is something here that's worth mentioning. So we'll see how it goes. But this might be another commentary where I'm saying barely anything. So I'll apologise in advance for that. But anyway, let's move on to the Caretaker. And good way to open an episode. Doctor and Clara near death.
There's no way out of this. We're gonna die here.
Pass me the vibro cutters.
They're in my pocket.
Come on then, pass them to me.
In my other jacket. At home.
Why have you got two jackets? Is one of them faulty?
Look,
Why on earth are they in there?
Vibro cutters. If I had the vibro cutters, I wouldn't be able to pass you the vibro cutters.
I'm still curious.
Of course we won't starve.
Why would he leave her with such technology like that?
Before that.
They got out.
Hiya. Sorry I'm late.
You're not. You're brown. You're very brown. You weren't that brown this morning.
Sunbed. I'll get him in usual.
Fish people.
What do they like?
Now,
Fish and people.
the fish people. Now that's actually probably a reference to the Underwater Menace.
How's you?
Then, nice frock. A bit wet.
Freak shower.
Was that seaweed?
I said freak.
I missed that the first time I saw it.
Charlie's got to be right at this corner. No! I hate soldiers. Don't you hate soldiers?
Yeah!
Yep, not for the soldiers.
Oh yeah. Danny, hiya.
Morning. Ready to run?
Good God. Oh, why would you do that?
I can't keep doing this. I can't do it.
Yeah, they include that in the trailer. It was quite misleading, actually.
I can do it, of course I can do it. Oh, I've got it all under control. So, where are we off to?
Clara, you look lovely today. Have you had a wash?
Why being nice?
Yes, it works on you. Listen, I'm sorry, but there's going to be no trip today. I'm sorry. I've got to do a thing. It might take a
Oh,
while.
that's not looking suspicious, is it?
Think.
Just a thing.
You're being mysterious. And do you know what that means?
I'm a man of mystery.
It means that you are a very clever man, making the mistake common to very clever people of assuming that everybody else is stupid. Where are you going?
Undercover. Deep
Why
cover.
didn't,
Can you do deep cover?
What do you
why
mean?
didn't she look at the other screen?
Of course I can do deep cover.
Where the magic circle?
I'll see you when I see you.
When's that?
They're using that
When I
finger
see you.
finger clicking thing a lot now. It was just something special at first, now it's just overused.
I'll be sure to have a wash.
Excellent. I was meaning to bring it up.
Never hang on to the TARDIS. Like, okay, I'm actually gonna say it. I do hate the school setting. It's very cheesy and irritating.
Possibly. They're children. Like they've got minds of their own.
It was bad enough in Sarah Jane. Oh wait, yeah, it made sense in the Sarah Jane Adventures. It was a younger audience. They wanted characters that their audience could relate to even more.
In a space helmet one time.
Like,
I've had a
but
thing.
it was irritating.
And the thing's gone, so
But they didn't set it too much in the school, and that was good.
It's like trying to be mysterious. I'm not stupid, you know.
The next few days are all about you.
Yeah, sorry, I talked all over that bit about how she'd been very mysterious and even arrived in a space
You have
helmet.
to cover for 8-4
And of course they're focusing on Courtney a lot more, and we know why that
There
is.
is just one more thing. A Latif's off sick, so we've got a newbie. I did ask him to come along. Oh, here he is. I'm the new caretaker, John Smith.
Welcome to Colville, Mr. Smith.
Usually.
Thanks.
Okay,
Yes, John Smith's the name.
How-
But you know, here's the thing. Most people just
how
call me
is Danny
the doctor.
not recognising him? He met him when he was a child. Oh. Mind you, he met Clara when he was a child too. Sorry, I was wrecking my whole brain yesterday about how did he not recognise the Doctor, and it's literally just come to me that how's he not recognise Clara? Yeah, it should be asked both ways, really. Yeah, no, said I think it was. He'd think it was all a dream, but
Me, just, you know, give me a shout. I'll be in
So.
the storeroom. Just getting the lie of the land. Yes, nobody's taking any notice at all. Absolutely good news, because it means that I must be coming across just as an absolutely boring human being like you. Deep cover, deep cover.
not that deep.
You know him?
Should be highlighted. I noticed, like I said, I was noticing some
Never seen him
continuity.
before in my life.
Intense looking. Did you see those eyebrows?
I think it was.
No, I think that was just sort of like a general
Remembrance
wink,
of
you know,
Daleks,
if you winked at
Revelation.
everybody, it was like a
I think it
general
was the.
welcoming wink.
Yes, here we go.
I have,
Remembrance of the Daleks.
Assembly,
The
chop,
Seventh
chop,
Doctor
catch me in
was
a bit.
previously asked if he was applying for the position of caretaker at Coal Hill School, so it's a kind of good session here. I'm sure that's
So
not
you
what the
recognise
writers
me
were
then?
thinking when
Wearing a
they
different coat.
wrote this,
You saw
but
straight
nonetheless.
through that.
Deep cover in my school. Why? Where's the teeth? What have you done with him?
He's fine. Hypnotised. He thinks he's got the flu. Also a flying car and 3 wives. It's going to be a rude awakening.
Is it aliens? Oh my god, is that why you're here? Are there aliens?
It's assembly. You better get going. Go and worship something.
Are there aliens in this school?
Listen, it's lovely talking to you, but I've really got to get on. I'm a caretaker now. Look,
Yep,
God,
I should
Doctor,
save this
is there an
for
alien in
later
the
in the
school?
episode,
Yes,
but I'm going
me.
to say it right now. Danny will say that we have to evacuate the school. Danny was
You cannot
absolutely
pass yourself off as a real
right.
person among actual
If there
people.
I lived
was
among
an
otters once for a month. Well,
if
stopped.
something was
River and I, we had this
dangerous
big
as in the
fight.
school,
Human
you
beings are not
evacuate it.
otters.
Exactly. It'll be even easier.
Again, I've talked over an entire
One
joke about
question.
him with River Song and otters.
And you will answer this question. Are the kids safe?
No. Nobody is safe. But soon the answer will be yes, everybody is safe if you let me get on now. Pretend you don't know me. Stay out of my way. The less you know, the better. I'll explain it all later. Go and sing with the autumn.
I hate you.
That's fine. That's a perfectly normal reaction.
Yep.
Basically, you got to get that guy on the block, stop other one from shooting.
Oh.
I
There was a thing I was reading about continuity errors. The policeman here is not actually wearing the appropriate attire.
Yeah, so what if we are?
Then get to Coal Hill.
We've got a free period, mate. You want me to say your names? Come on.
Now I'm trying to read that sign right there, because obviously you've got a junkyard, and there's a thing where the Doctor says home sweet home. So someone suggests that's supposed to be Totter's yard. I can't say I can see the sign, but it is a nice bit of continuity if it is Totter's yard. Or am I thinking Totter's Lane? I get that name mixed up all the time, I'm sorry.
Hello? I'm a police officer.
And of course everyone remembers the first episode, there was a policeman at the
There's no point
at the beginning of the
hiding.
first episode.
Do you hear me? Come on, kiddo.
5-stop intruder. 5-stop intruder.
5-stop
Turn your
intruder.
game off. It's time for school. Come on. Stop messing about.
Problem, solution, destroy.
They do seem to have a lot of priorities of what they're going to show and what they won't show, will they?
The one heard by Lydia
I mean,
was coached
you think back to
by
the
Elizabeth
first episode with John Pertwee.
Darcy was
Back then you could
nephew.
actually see someone getting shot in the back.
Right, Miss Oswald.
Yes, Calvin, I'm fine. You carry on.
Every feeling of displeasure against the former was
can I help you, Mr. Smith?
Wrong.
I'm sorry?
On the board.
Ugh.
Wrong. Wrong.
Pride and
Oh,
Prejudice.
no.
17.
No, you don't do this. You are the
97.
caretaker. This is not what you do.
Just taking care.
Not your area.
Jane Austen wrote Pride and Prejudice in 1796.
This is Mr. Smith, the temporary.
It's only 1 year out, actually.
Confused.
Not in 1797, because she didn't have the time. She was so
Oh,
busy
what?
doing
And I
all
suppose what, she was your busy mate, was she? And you went on holidays together, and then you got kidnapped by Boggans from space, and then you all formed a band and met Buddy Holly.
No, I read the book. There's a bio at the back.
Get down.
Boggles?
Go.
Okay, I think the person who did this information is a bit wrong, actually. One person put a continuity bit saying that Clara mentions Vogons. I'm pretty sure that was Boggons. Now, if it is Vogons, that's a nice little in reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hello, Tobias. Hot race stop.
I'm on the
Still.
school football team against Durant on Thursday. Sorry, but can I go early from English Thursday afternoon?
Tobias, you can do whatever you want.
Sure.
Hi, Clara. Have a good one.
Actually, I am.
2
Sensible
weeks
teacher.
Saturday, the fete. Can I put you down for the tombola and the raffle? Dentage can't cover it now. Wife's been to the hospital. Hip replacements, constant agony.
Great. No, awful. It's terrible. Awful. But I hope she'll be okay. I'll do anything. Anything. Okay, bye.
Hey.
Miss Oswald, Katie Sharp says I pulled her hair in biology.
Courtney, you are big enough to look after yourself. Next class jog on. I need to talk to Mr. Pink.
I was even after the squaddy.
What was that?
Nothing.
Well, Danny Pink, here's your man, Mr. Smith. 5 years minutes.
Are you allowed to touch the students?
Here and Afghan, so electrics, boilers. If you need a hand, give him a shout.
I've helped the ship with a couple of things.
I'm sure I won't be needing you, Sergeant. Fully qualified. You best get back to your PE
Not that
class.
qualified.
I
What is
don't
it?
teach maths.
Do you? What, in emergencies?
No, I'm a maths teacher. Yeah, he's a maths teacher. Mohammed, put that down.
How does that work? What if the kids have questions?
About what?
Maths.
I answer them. I'm a maths teacher.
But he said you were a soldier.
Yeah, I was a soldier. Now I'm a maths teacher.
But what about all the PE?
I don't teach PE. I'm not a PE teacher.
Yes, you do.
Sorry, that seems very unlikely.
You had a little squadron
Mr. Pink, I
first,
think that's 9M4.
second episode.
Yes, you better run along, Sergeant. That ball isn't going to kick itself, is it?
I'm not a PE teacher. I'm a maths teacher.
Nope. Sorry. No, I can't retain that. I've tried. It's just not going in.
It's charming.
So, Pink, the name reminds you of anything?
Yeah. The colour.
Colonel Orson Pink, the guy we met at the end of the universe.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Same name. Doesn't look anything like him.
Looks exactly like
Very like him.
Does he? I don't know. Who remembers a PE teacher?
Oh, never mind. What are you doing? What's in there?
So, is he here then?
Is who here?
The one that you keep going on serious dates with.
If he is, are you going to start talking like a normal human being?
I promise I won't. I'm being nice.
Doctor.
Clara, got this period free?
No. Yes.
Great. Shakespeare.
Sorry, what, Adrian?
I see.
I do love that. I do like the fact they got someone who did look
Excuse me.
almost like Matt Smith.
The Tempest, in light of the changes to the sixth form Shakespeare module, blah blah blah.
Yes, sorry, of course.
Yes, no, of course, yes. Don't mind this old man. You two kids just pop off together.
Why are you talking like an idiot?
I'm a caretaker. Don't mind me.
What we have to get across, I feel, is that fascinating enigma of its not finishedness.
Point 8.
I'm sorry, that's just terrible. Why, this is exactly my issue with being set in a school. I mean, a teacher would not talk like that. Especially not an English teacher. Ozzy loves squatting.
Man of the kids today.
It's Courtney.
Hey, I said you could play chess. I did not say you could play football on the chessboard. Jack, Morgan, come on, help me out, clear it up.
Oh yeah, whistling won't draw attention to you. That's the one thing.
One.
I think I figured about whistling.
Okay, now we're in business. Let's see the lie of the land. Time to see what's going on.
Hello? Oi!
Oh yeah.
What are you
It's
doing?
not obvious she's going to be a companion soon, isn't it?
Mirror on the wall. Who's the most dangerous of them all?
There's been a spillage in geography. I need some paper towels.
Can't you read?
Of course I can read. Read what?
The door. It says keep out.
No, it says go away, humans.
Oh, so it does. Never lose your temper in the middle of a door sign.
What is she doing in there? What's that box?
He's very grumpy about humans now.
Every caretaker has their own box.
It says police.
Exactly. There's a policeman in there in case of emergencies and children. Towels there. Give a go.
What was that green glow? There was a green glow coming from in there. What was it?
Of course there was. What's a policeman without a death ray?
This is certainly a
There's
thing.
the bell. Off you go.
Right,
Haven't got
I think
shoplifting
just
proof.
about everyone in Britain, thanks to Doctor Who, every child does know
For what?
what a police public call box is, or
Human
is
beings have incredibly short lifespans.
can pretty much
Frankly,
grasp the idea that they were
short
things that
balance.
existed
Tick,
years ago.
tick,
But of course, this is the world of Doctor Who. The program does not exist within the program, so children
Good to
within the
meet
program wouldn't actually probably wouldn't know what a police public call box is.
Okay. Hello, miss. Love to the squaddy.
Chloe, what did you say? What's she doing here?
paper towels. Now I imagine you have many questions. Fire away. I won't answer any of them.
What do you like?
Or who like?
The others before me, did they let you get away with this kind of thing? This school is in danger.
Well, it's lucky
Well,
I'm here then.
From you.
You've seen through his entire
It wouldn't be
timeline.
here if there wasn't an alien threat nearby. Your
Again.
strategy for dealing with it
Yeah.
involves endangering this school.
How would you not know?
I don't know anything because you haven't told me anything, which means I wouldn't approve, which means you are endangering the school. What's that?
It's a scanner. I'm scanning. Why do I keep you around?
Because the alternative would be developing a conscience of your own. Scanning for what?
Any alien technology in this vicinity should show up. I used to have a teacher exactly like you.
You still do. Pay attention.
That's probably a reference to Barbara.
What the hell is it?
Skovok's Blitzer. One of the deadliest killing machines ever created. Probably homed in here because of Artron emissions. You've had enough of them in this area over the years. There's enough explosive in its armory to
Well,
take
what about the
out
Reston Warrior
whole
robot?
continent.
That seems really deadly to me.
Then leave it alone.
I really
Sooner
want
or
Rusty.
later, it will creep
I wanted
from its
Rusty Davis.
hiding
I
hole,
want Steve
and
Moffat to bring the
some
Reston
alien
Warrior
will try
robot
to
back.
attack it.
And I don't want him to make
Well, it's
many
full of
changes to it either.
creatives.
When I first saw that robot, the Reston Warrior robot, I saw a picture and it just looked ridiculous. Then I saw some clips of it, and
This is a very special
holy
watch.
fuck! That thing's good. Yay, it's turned invisible.
Doctor?
It's not a perception filter, it's actually invisible.
Did you just flick my nose? You're invisible. Oh my god, that's incredible.
Correct, I'm invisible and I'm incredible. It's simply a matter of reversing light waves. Hang on, I'll come back.
Alright, where are you?
Reversing light waves now.
So, I give the Blitzer a tiny whiff.
That's
no
actually a
threatening
bit
alien tang.
of
Leave it
scientific
back. But I don't want it to scare
reality
me.
there,
It's
because
invisible.
So you're
I've
leaving the
always
thing here
hated
to school,
sci-fis
my school.
that
My school. Oh, that is telling. This is the only suitably empty place in the area.
Sorry,
I've
sorry,
set
sorry.
up a
I've always
tiny
hated
line
sci-fis.
around the school. Chronodyne generators.
when a character is invisible. I saw this in Heroes once. It was an invisible character, but the shadow was still visible, and that would not happen if you could turn invisible, because
I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go somewhere nice.
the way to be invisible would work. The way you see things. Here's some science for you. The only reason we can see things is when light bounces off those things. When it bounces off a solid object. So to make something invisible, you have to either curve the light around the object, or prevent the light from hitting it entirely.
Oh, of course you recognised him.
Since there's no light
Sorry.
hitting the object,
Stupid.
there's equally no shadow to be cast. A shadow can only be cast
I knew you like him.
when an object is blocking light. But if the light isn't even touching an object, that you can't leave a shadow.
Doctor's orders. Come on.
And the Doctor's got it quite
Just
right
this once.
in that thing. It says reflecting light waves, or whatever he just said. Or reflecting light path. It's exactly how it works. Invisibility works. And I'm glad they've finally covered that.
Ah, Mr. Pink.
Are you still on for tonight? Because you had your I'm about to cancel frown on.
There's a specific round.
And I was going to say, it's okay, I might have a thing, so...
A thing?
Tomorrow instead?
Tomorrow's parents' evening.
Not all evening.
No, not all evening.
What do you think of him?
Who? The caretaker?
Where did he come from? What was he before? He doesn't seem like a caretaker.
Well, he speaks very highly of you.
Ken, you've seen him.
Anyway, good night, Miss Oswald.
Good night, Mr. Pink.
And we're off.
Yeah, it's all about to go wrong. Why'd you go down that way anyway? Oh, red. That's not good.
Home sweet home.
Canoodling cancelled if you need a hand. Doctor,
You could have seen him earlier.
you invisible?
Oh, come on, his TARDIS is gone.
I am so gonna confiscate that watch.
Where are you, my sleeping beauty? Gotcha! Let's dance!
Doctor,
If he just needs to lead him,
where are you?
why does he need to be invisible?
Hello?
Okay, he saw those things, he immediately thought of the caretaker.
Query rescan. Target reacquired. Success.
Come on, come on, come on! Gangway!
It's saying gangway to an empty...
Not far now, come on!
So, no, that was right. An invisible, a mysterious voice saying gangway. If there was anyone there.
Target reacquired.
Right. Why did he need to be invisible?
Right. No, 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 no!
Range 1.49 scan complete. Problem.
Listen, I'm unarmed.
Why does it say problem?
I'm peaceful. Do you understand? I know that you shouldn't be on this planet, but I can help you with that.
Problem solution destroy.
I want to work with you.
Problem solution destroy.
Now we're getting into explosive stuff.
Temporal disrupt. Warning. Temporal failure.
He can't stop. Why are you asking him to stop?
Well done, P.E. Brilliant work. What's this? A chronodyne generator. I'll just deactivate that, shall I? I've got a swimming certificate, so that qualifies me to meddle with higher technology. Never mind that some people are actually trying to save the planet.
It looks more like a
there's only
blinking
room in
box.
my head for cross-country and the offside rule.
Danny, what are you doing here?
Just checking up on him. He's been up to something fiddling with the electric, but what the...
I thought those things were just supposed to be scanning devices, but you can put them in a circle and you can
Did you see that
bend
thing?
time
Tell
and
me you
space?
saw that thing.
I saw the thing. Yeah, Doctor, are we safe? Is the planet safe? It's gone.
Yes, for the moment. But the thing is, you see, the chronodyne generators have to be precisely aligned to generate the vortex. But the sergeant here, he went and moved one.
Okay, but the chronodyne worked. It's gone.
Well, not far enough. The vortex will open here again. But not in a billion years.
Then when?
74 hours. 3 days? 3 days to think of something new, because now it knows what to expect. Now it has scanned me, and it will kill me on sight, thanks to P here.
Clara, why are you talking to him like that?
Oh, now it's all
Why are
coming
you
out.
using words like chronodyne? Was that thing a space thing?
Of course it was.
Oh my god, you're from space. You're a spacewoman. You said you were from Blackpool.
It's a play! For the summer fete!
It's a what?
Yes, it's a play. Shut
Wait.
up. It is a play.
Summer?
We
We're nearly
are
in
rehearsing
winter.
the play. Shh, 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 shh. It's a surprise play. And you see the vortex thing is a lighting effect. Very clever. And that thing is one of the kids in fancy dress. Really, really good fancy dress.
How stupid do you think I am?
Yeah, but at some point, someone
I'm not a
at
moron,
Comic Con is
Clara.
gonna make that.
And he's not the caretaker. He's your dad. Your space dad.
I mean, if people can make
Genius.
general
That
cosplay
is-
as General
that is
Grievous,
Really,
they can
really
cosplay as that
brilliant.
thing.
How can you think that I'm her dad when we both look exactly the same age?
We do not look the same age.
I was being kind. Right, I'm going to hypnotise him. I'm going to raise his tiny little brain. I'll only take a moment.
He's my boyfriend.
Well, I'll try not to raise the whole thing. I'll leave the
He's
bits
my boyfriend. I thought you had figured this out.
that... Him?
Yes, him.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I am.
But he's a PE teacher. You wouldn't go out with a PE teacher. It's a mistake. You've made a boyfriend error.
I am not a PE teacher. I'm a math teacher.
You're a soldier. Why would you go out with a soldier? Why not get a dog or a big plant?
Because I love him.
Oh. Well, that's news to him.
Why would you say that? Is this part of the surprise play?
There is no surprise play.
Oh, it's a roller coaster with you tonight, isn't it? What about the handsome one, the one with the bow tie?
Who, Adrian? No, he's just a friend and not my type.
Clara, are you going to explain any of this? Who is this guy?
The doctor is...
Go on.
Yes, explain. Who is he? Why have you
Both
never
were
mentioned-
explanation.
He's an alien.
Are you an alien?
No, I'm still from Blackpool. Me and the doctor, we travel through time and space.
Exhibit A.
But unlike the other
It's called
companions,
a TARDIS.
she actually
But it's
does
disguised as an
actually
old
come
police
back
phone
every now and
box.
again.
It's big on the inside.
And it's bigger on the inside than the outside.
Voila.
And we
The
travel
fire
the
is still there.
universe in it.
And what about that thing? Did you bring it here?
No. I'm going to protect you from that thing.
You said it was coming back.
Yes, it is coming back thanks to you.
But this is a school. We have to evacuate. Call the army.
And that is the most dangerous thing right there. You sure hypnotizing's not on the menu?
Yes.
But we need to get help. This is an emergency.
See,
Take him away.
yeah,
Shut him
like
up,
I
shut him
said,
down, up or
Danny
down, doesn't matter
is
to me. I've got a lot of work to do
absolutely
again.
right.
Is he okay?
Why wouldn't it be okay? I was fine until you two blundered in.
Am I just being ignored?
Oh, come on, Danny. It's all right. Come on, it's all fine. You'll be okay.
I don't know if he said it yet, but I don't know. I mean, I might have talked over it
Yep.
at the moment. But there's a whole bit where he says
And everything will be
PE teachers can't be
This is
maths
all over.
teachers or something like
Finish
that.
the job.
Oh, sorry.
What do
So
you mean?
a soldier
You've explained me to him. You haven't explained
can't be a
him
maths
to
teacher.
me.
That could be a reference to the Brigadier, who did become a maths teacher after retiring from the military.
say something.
So, there's an alien that used to look like Adrian. Then he turned into a Scottish caretaker, and every now and then, when I'm not looking, you elope with him.
I don't elope.
That's an Adrian.
No.
Really had enough of the lies.
Oh, sorry. The,
Not in that way.
What other
Yeah, the-
way is there?
You know what I mean?
I don't
the
know
English
what you-
teacher.
I know what you tell me, which isn't always the truth.
Danny,
Why do you do it? Why'd you fly off in the box with him? The truth. Please, just this once.
This is almost a resurgence of
because
Rose and Nikki, isn't it?
it's amazing. Because I see what
Anyone
it
who
is.
wants to share their idea, please
Okay.
leave a comment below. That assumes you got this far in the
What
video
are you
yet.
thinking?
That's a good question. It's funny, you only really know what someone thinks of you when you know what lies have told you. Well, you say you've seen wonders, you've seen amazing things, and you kept them secret from me. So what do you think of me, Clara?
Please tell me how I fix this.
I just want to know who you are.
You know who I am.
When you're with him. When you're with the doctor.
Okay, I think we've just about got enough time before parents' evening.
An invisibility watch. Not even a ring.
Press the button on the side, you're invisible. You'll see me with the doctor, the other me. Exactly the same. Other me. Okay.
Afternoon.
Right, I was going to say,
Thanks for keeping out of my way.
how did you get in so quickly? But I suppose that was actually enough time to enter.
His name's Danny. No, I haven't. I explained it all to him. He gets it. He took it really well.
Pass me that Sinet stick.
Oh, he's not happy.
So when the blitzer comes back, are you going to catch him with that?
They're long and fiddly job. It's going to take me at least 24 hours, even longer. People keep talking to me, so do keep going.
So if it comes back Thursday night, you sure about that? Because you said the Quinodine was unstable.
If you want to bother someone, go and bother P.
He's a maths teacher,
It's a shame. I like maths.
not a soldier.
Interesting.
What is?
I'm bored.
Yes, they've obviously
Let's go somewhere.
got
fun.
something
What do you say?
planned.
Do you want to see the Thames frozen over? Oh, those frost fairs.
Come on, the schoolbox thing.
It's a time machine. We can get back straight away like we always do on your things. Just
Yeah,
make sure you
exactly,
don't
actually.
get or anything or lose a limb.
Oh, I don't
It
think
would
it's
take
that
24 hours,
You
but
said no before. Not even the minute
it's a
dinner.
time
You know
machine.
when you had to eat 2 meals in a row.
I just think with the school in danger. Danny, why are
He
you...
already knows I'm here. That's why he's talking like that. He's being clever.
Now you mention it being a Time Lord. I can feel a light shield aura when it's right next to me.
Time Lord! Might have known.
Might have known. What?
Well, the accent's good, but you can always spot the aristocracy. It's in the attitude.
Danny,
Now, Time Lords, do you salute those?
Definitely not.
Oh, sir!
You do not call me sir.
As you wish, sir! Absolutely, sir!
And you can get out of my
TARDIS!
It is still very confusing
stupid,
about
this is unfair.
whether Time Lord is a race or
I'm a
a,
soldier, guilty as charged.
I want to say rank.
He's an officer.
I am not an
Sorry.
officer.
I'm the one who carries you out of the fire. He's the one who lights it.
Out. No.
By the way, sir, straight now.
Yes.
Am I dismissed?
Yes, you are!
That's him. Look at him right now. That's who he is.
On balance, I think that went quite well.
Charming.
I never learn.
What's in the box? It's not really a policeman, is it?
You want to know what's in that box? I'll tell you what's in that box. It's a time machine. It also travels in space. And it usually contains a man who just wants to get on with his work of preventing the end of the world, but keeps being interrupted by boring little humans.
Cool. So that's really a spaceship?
I'm serious. I'm trying to save this planet.
End of the world for me tonight, whatever you do. Parents' evening.
Is your name really Disruptive Influence?
Courtney Woods. Can I go in space?
I'll let you know. I may have a vacancy, but not right now. 2 days. I can do it.
Again, you have a time machine!
Right, are we quite? Time to admit the holds. And look who's at the front of the queue.
Who are they?
Courtney Woods, Mum and Dad.
Can someone else do them first?
No problem, mate. I can cope with anything.
Oh, happy days.
Let me get to the cast. This. Mr. Woods. Winston Ellis. Sorry, it's just that when I was watching the episode, I was convinced that the guy playing Courtney's dad was Lenny Henry. Looked like him. Very short trick. So I was just thinking of Chris Addison's character at the end.
Say, yes, I'm afraid Courtney is a disruptive influence.
Yeah, but last year you said she was a very disruptive influence.
So I suppose that counts as an improvement.
Excuse me, I think the caretaker wants...
Mr. Dulu, I think the caretaker wants me to.
Well, what about my Angelina?
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, really great girl. A+, 10 out of 10, top of the class, sorry. Although, actually, handwriting could be better.
I'm sure they'll be back in a moment.
Looks like our Courtney was right about those two.
What's happening?
Clara, the vortex is opening.
He says Thursday night. Right, all quick.
Shut up. It'll scan the area. If it gets to parents' evening, it'll kill them all.
Well, we've got to evacuate.
Shut up!
Quickly, what do I
Again!
do?
I've said it twice now. I'll say it again. Danny is absolutely
Give some squirts of
right.
helicon energy. Setting number 41. No more than 3 seconds each. Random pulses. Distract it. Then you lead it away from the wall. Give me 2 minutes.
Then what?
Just run straight to the target.
Your gadget isn't ready yet. 24 hours, you said.
Yes, well, I've revised that down to 2 minutes. Lovely, Clara, go.
On my way.
Were you using it like a decoy?
No, not like a decoy. As a decoy. Don't they teach you anything at stupid school?
Well, is there anything I can do?
Yes, yes, and this is very, very important. Leave us alone!
Disrupt temporal lock. Disengaged scan. Incoming stop identified. Helicon. Commence retargeting. Target acquired. Destroyed.
Why didn't you go back to parents' evening?
Target within range. Problem. Solution. Destroy. Destroy.
20 seconds!
Destroy.
Yeah, well, he's already there.
I'm agreeing! Stop! Scovox Spencer!
Awaiting orders.
Superior! Scovox Artificer! Analyze, stop!
Superior recognized.
That's almost... I just realised I could kind of do the same thing with my toy Dalek.
Listen to Superior. This is a rough copy. Things damage general. Initiate input. Commence shutdown protocol. No conflict. Conclusion.
Problem solution.
Conclusion.
Final input code missing. Emergency terminate. Initiate self-destruct in 9.
I forgot the final input.
6.
Do it now!
Anytime distracted, Clara!
Pete, what can I do?
Oi, Skybox, over here!
Under attack.
Wow, that's a good jump, and no way involving a trampoline.
Artificer! Stop! Confirm! Override! Final input code!
Code accepted. Abort self-destruct. Orders accepted. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh my god.
Why didn't he just order a shutdown?
So brilliant.
Oh yeah, I was okay, wasn't I? I was behind you every step of the way. Had to make sure you were safe. You okay?
Okay.
Just, okay.
It's alright, it doesn't matter. I don't need him to like me. It doesn't matter if he likes me or hates me. I just need to do exactly one thing for you. Doctor, am I right?
Yes.
What? What one thing?
I need to be good enough for you. That's why he's angry. Just in case I'm not.
He did
He
this
is like
to
a
the
father then.
world.
Yeah. Good start. Farewell, Scobox and Twister. Have a nice war. So, Courtney Woods, impressed yet?
Actually, I'm feeling a bit ill.
It can be a bit overwhelming. But look, the Ulveron cluster. 1 million stars. 100 million inhabited planets.
How would that make you ill?
Ah, yes. There has been a spillage.
That is actually funny.
So what do you think of him now?
The doctor?
Yeah. See, he's all right, isn't he, really, underneath it all? Okay. Tell me what you're thinking.
I know men like him. I've served under them. They push you and make you stronger. To you doing things you never thought you could. I saw you tonight. You did exactly what he told you. You weren't even scared. And you should have been.
I trust him. He's never let me down.
I'm assuming that's going to be setting the tone for something in the rest of the
If
series.
he ever pushes you too far,
There is a suggestion that
I want you
she's,
to tell me, because I know what that's like.
Clara is going to be gone by either
You'll
the
tell
end of
me
the series
that
or the
happens,
Christmas
yeah?
special.
Yeah. It's a deal.
No, it's a promise.
Okay, I promise.
Paper's certainly got one thing.
And if
I'm
you
saying how
fail,
she'd be
that's
the longest one of the longest serving
I'm
companions.
saying it because
How she
if you don't
wouldn't.
tell me the truth, I can't help you. And I could never stand not being able to help you. We clear?
Yes. We're clear.
And here we are, the promised land again.
In a film or on the telly, like with science fiction guns.
Scovox Blitzer sounds like
Chris Addison.
Wouldn't feel too bad.
If I hadn't... Hang on. That doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
How did I escape? I don't remember how I got away.
Well, I was coming to that. I'm afraid you really rather didn't.
Then how did I get here?
Well, big question.
Where am I?
What name would you like? There's a range, the afterlife, the promised land. I'm partial to the nether sphere.
Now it's with that. I mean, we're getting more information now with this,
God.
but this kind of retcons Ross C. Davis. I mean, Torchwood, which is in the same universe, was pretty much established that there's nothing when you die.
Sorry, she's a bit busy.
Steve Moffat seems to be establishing there is.
So, any questions?
Hello,
next time.
We have a terrible decision to make. An innocent life versus the future of all mankind.
Whatever
Danny
future
in this episode?
humanity might have depends upon the choice that is made right here, right now.
Decision made.
Yeah, back to the good stuff. So, I have been Doctor Who commentator. I also have another account known as Picard23. I hope you've enjoyed watching this commentary as I've enjoyed making it. I'm now going to do the long process of actually editing the bloody thing. Okay. Guess I did find a lot to talk about this episode, I was wrong. And goodbye.